Sorry I'm late. Sorry. I just had a meeting with Damien trying to help him get his schedule sorted out, and he got so annoyed when I told him that if he wanted a full certification, he'd have to retake psychokinetic manipulatory studies, that he set half of my paperwork on fire, so then I had to make a blast of wind to put it all out, and now all my papers are mixed up. And I should have just negated all the air in the room to douse the flames, but that would have been really bad, because Damien's a pain in the ass, but I can't just suffocate him, for God's sake. And I just called a student a pain in the ass in front of another student. Shit. I mean, damn it. I mean, darn it. No, fuck. Okay, look. We're both adults, right? Doesn't matter. Okay. I think we got started on the wrong foot. Hi, I'm Lasco. I'm a fourth year here at the Academy, and I'm also a guidance counselor. Your guidance counselor, actually. I mean, I'm only a part-time guidance counselor, because, I mean, I'm still a student, too. I guess you could call me a senior. I mean, but it doesn't really work like that here. I mean, unless you actually want to be fully certified. Most people only take the classes that they care about, and then they call it quits. So, I mean, it's not really like normal college. If you even know much about human college, I'm sorry, I haven't had a chance to read up on your background. I mean, some students here actually went all the way through human college first, and some of them never really did any human schooling, and then we've got people from everywhere in between. I should probably sit down and try to get my shit together. Sorry. Oh, fuck. I am never gonna get all this stuff sorted out again. Okay, hold on. Sorry. Is this you? Nope. Okay, nope, I knew that. Okay. Is this you? Ha! Knew it. Okay. Okay, I read this. Yeah, I read this, right? Yeah, no, I remember you. Okay, I remember you now. Okay, let's start over. Hi, I'm Lasco, and you are a prospective student at the prestigious Dahlia Academy for Magical Novices. And yes, I know what that looks like as an acronym, and I apologize in advance. So, how did you hear about the Academy? Oh, okay. So neither of your parents have displayed supernatural abilities in the past, then? Okay. And how did they handle it when you showed them your abilities? Okay. That's good to hear. We love to hear about supportive, if confused, parents from our human-born students. If you don't mind me asking, what kind of powers have you started manifesting? Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. And that too? Okay. Well, that is good to know. Okay. Well, powers that are already that diverse would usually indicate that you're a freelancer. Have you heard that title before? Okay, cool. Yeah, no, of course I can go into more detail. Okay, so basically, I mean, if we want to go really, really, really basic, magic is a force that empowered people can bend to their will for different purposes. Now, some people have a particular brand of magic that they're uniquely tied to. They have increased control over that kind of magic and weakened control over other branches. I mean, now it's like any muscle. You can work it out to get better control, but the majority of their strength will always be rooted in their particular type. For example, I am an air elemental. I can learn other branches of magic, but my strongest abilities are always going to be air-based. No non-air elemental can ever get as good at air elemental magic as an air elemental. I take a shot every time I say air elemental. But that doesn't mean that they can't gain some mastery of it. Now, in your case, it sounds like you're a freelancer. You don't have any particular type of magic that you're inherently more connected to. So you can have as broad of an exploration of the magical branches as you want. Master of none? Well, that's a sentiment that some more, how do I put this politely, more traditional magic wielders have been known to hold. It stems from this idea that because you have no innate specialty, you'll never be as strong at any one thing as a specialist. But that's a limiting, antiquated mindset. I, for one, think that the flexibility freelancers have is something to be really proud of. So don't let some asshole get you down about that. I mean, that's not a view that we at the Academy hold or tolerate. Yeah. Good. Where'd you hear that, anyway? I mean, I didn't think you'd really had a chance to meet any of the other Academy staff or students. An incubus? Where the hell did you run into an incubus? I mean, no judgment to your lifestyle. I mean, that's really none of my business. It's just crazy to think that the first magic user you came across was an incubus. I mean, they're not particularly common around here. 7-Eleven? You met an incubus at a 7-Eleven? He was doing what? Oh my god. That's insane. I can't believe he'd do that in broad daylight. Um, which 7-Eleven did you say this was again? I, never mind. Actually, I probably shouldn't ask. Oh, the one right across from... Okay. Good to know. Sorry. Anyway, so like I mentioned, the academy doesn't really work like a human academy. Full certification, which is, I guess, our equivalent to a human bachelor's degree, it isn't most people's goal. I mean, depending on the job that you want, that can definitely help. And for some people, it's kind of a point of pride. You know, it can kind of be bragging rights. But about 2/3 of our student body is just here to pursue classes in the branches of magic that they're actually interested in. Like that student I mentioned earlier, Damien. He's a fire elemental. So normally psychokinetic manipulatory studies wouldn't really be something most elementals care about. They're usually just here to better master their particular element. But in his case, he's pursuing full certification. So, interested or not, he's gonna have to pass it. Which he didn't. And I really wasn't supposed to tell you that. Fuck. Forget I said that. Promise? Thank you. I really can't get written up again. Yeah, no, of course. I can help you figure out what classes you should take. I mean, that's what I'm here for. Guidance counselor and all that. I mean, you don't have to decide if you're interested in pursuing full certification yet or not. I mean, we can set you up with a broad spectrum of classes, and after you've completed a few, we can reassess and see if that's something you'd be interested in. And if it's not, then we can get you set up with whatever classes you do want. And then when you're done, you're done. Sound good? Financing? Oh, right. Human born. Sorry, I kind of forgot you're new to this. All magical education is subsidized by the ruling council. There's no cost to you. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Most of the students here take that for granted. I mean, they never knew any different. But from one human born to another, it kind of blew my doors off too. Yeah. But anyway, back to business. Schedule. Okay, so let's talk through some subjects, and then we can figure out days and times and all that afterward. Okay, so let's see, where do we want to start? Well, this isn't coming from any kind of favoritism, but I'd recommend an introductory elemental command class. It'll give you experience in all 4 elements, so that's always helpful. Psychokinetic, manipulatory studies. I wish I could write faster. That's always good. And it sounds like you've already exhibited some of those powers, so that always helps too. So we have to do magical history, unfortunately. Well, I mean, a lot of people hate that one, but for someone with no magical background, it should probably be really informative. Might end up liking it, who knows? Okay. What else do we have? Oh, okay. So introductory mental disciplines would be a good idea. It's a really broad curriculum. Telepathy, empathy, dream walking, that kind of thing. Maybe basic transmutative command. That's a little more advanced, but it sounds like you did some of that already too. Transformations, cloaking, things like that. Yeah. Well, let's just start there with those. I mean, we don't want to overwhelm you. If you end up feeling comfortable taking on more later, then we'll adjust. How's that sound? Awesome. Well, I will give you some paperwork to fill out. God, where is it? I'm sorry. I know. Even in the magical world, there's still paperwork. It really sucks. But it'll include a place. There we go. Yes, there we go. Okay, good. But it'll include a place where you can list your scheduling availability, and I can take that and then find some time slots for these classes that work for you and send over a tentative schedule. Sound good? Sweet. Okay, well, here are the papers. My contact info is right there. Yep, right at the bottom of that one. Okay, cool. Well, it was nice meeting you. On behalf of the rest of the Dahlia Academy for Magical Novices, welcome aboard, my friend. Now, I think I'm gonna run over to a, I don't know, Circle K or a 7-Eleven or something. I'm feeling kinda thirsty. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.